It's midnight. The world has slowed. The lights are dimmed. The streets are silent. But your mind, loud, restless, wide awake. You toss, you turn, you check your phone again and again and again. No notifications, no sleep, just thoughts, racing, echoing, circling. You ask yourself, why can't I sleep? Let me offer something you might not have tried before. Don't count sheep, count your mistakes. Yes, your mistakes. Not to shame yourself, not to punish your heart, but to reflect, to understand, to transform the restless silence. Remember that moment when you stayed quiet, even though everything inside screamed for you to speak up? It might have been in a meeting, at the dinner table, with a friend, or in front of someone who needed your truth, but you swallowed your voice. You wanted peace, but got regret. Maybe you let someone take credit for your work. Maybe you watched a loved one suffer and said nothing. Maybe your silence made someone believe they didn't matter. And now, here in the dark, that silence grows louder.
Remember when you gave up? You had a goal, a dream, a path, and then the road got hard, uncertain, lonely, so you walked away. Maybe it was the book you never finished, the course you dropped, the love you left without explanation, the fitness routine you ditched in week 2. Now you wonder, what could have happened if I had stayed? The lesson? Endurance builds more than success, it builds character.
We lose people, not through anger, but through neglect. There was someone, maybe still is, who mattered to you. But time passed. Messages were left unanswered. Calls postponed. Plans always next week. Now it's been years. And in this quiet hour, their memory visits you. Their laugh, their advice, their presence. You wonder if they still think of you too. The lesson? Friendships are living things. They need time, intention, energy. Don't let the people who poured light into you become shadows because of busyness. Who were you trying to impress? A boss who barely knew your name? Strangers on social media? A parent still chasing their own unfulfilled dreams? You changed your clothes, your hobbies, your voice, maybe even your values just to fit in, be liked, be accepted. But at what cost? Now, in this stillness, you realize you lost a piece of yourself. The lesson? Approval is a moving target. Purpose is your compass. Don't sell your soul for claps or clicks. Be real. Be you. And let the right ones love you for exactly that. Who were you trying to impress? A boss who barely knew your name? Strangers on social media? A parent still chasing their own unfulfilled dreams? You changed your clothes, your hobbies. It's a cliche for a reason. We often don't know what we have until it's gone. Pride. That thing that whispers, you don't need to say sorry. That voice that says they were wrong too. So you never apologized. Not to the person you hurt, not for the thing you said in anger, not for the promises you broke. But now, years later, you still carry it like a quiet weight in your chest. The apology wouldn't erase the past, but it would have brought peace. The lesson? Apologizing isn't weakness, it's clarity and courage. Don't let your ego build walls your heart can't live behind. Say it, even if it's just a message, even if it's just for you. You were tired, busy, focused on everything else, so you skipped meals, sleep, checkups, ignored the pain, pushed through the stress, until your body said, enough. Now, your restlessness might not be from guilt, but from imbalance. The headache, the anxiety, the fatigue, they're all messages. Your body is not a machine. It's your home. The lesson? You can't outrun what you don't repair. Make time to move, to breathe, to rest, to heal. Success means nothing if your health is the price.
I'll start next year, when things calm down, once I have more time, after I pay this off. And time passed, but you didn't start. That book, that trip, that business, that song, that idea that could have changed your life. Now you wonder if it's too late. It's not. The lesson? Later is a myth. All you have is now. Take the first step, even if it's small, even if you're scared, even if no one believes in you yet. Because regret weighs more than failure. You hardened, shut down, smiled when you were broken, said I'm fine when you weren't. Because life got hard. People let you down. The world wasn't kind. So you became someone else, strong on the outside, but numb on the inside. Tonight, that armor feels heavy, doesn't it? You miss who you were before the world changed you. The lesson? Survival mode was necessary, but it's not permanent. You deserve to feel, to hope, to dream, to soften. Let your soul breathe again. You made it. Now live.
If you're still awake, if your eyes are still open, then maybe tonight wasn't meant for sleep. Maybe it was meant for remembering, for unpacking, releasing, forgiving, learning. Each mistake wasn't a failure, it was a seed. And here in the dark, those seeds are growing into wisdom. Yes, you messed up. Yes, you fell short. Yes, you hurt people, sometimes even yourself. But look at you now. You're listening, reflecting, changing. And that's how healing begins. So the next time you lie awake, don't feel the silence. Use it. Let it speak. Not with shame, but with truth. Not with fear, but with growth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep becoming. Now close your eyes. And if sleep still doesn't come, at least now, you're not running from your thoughts. You're walking with them. And that's a beautiful beginning.